What if I told you the same masculinity society praises is quietly destroying millions of men? Not the fake alpha stuff online, the real, unspoken stuff. Today I'm dropping 3 dark truths about masculinity that almost nobody dares to say out loud. If you're a man watching this, or you love a man, this might hurt, but it could also save you. Dark truth number 1. Nobody actually cares about you unconditionally, especially as a man. Your love, your respect, your place in people's lives is almost always conditional on what you provide. Provide money? You're valuable. Provide protection? You're needed. Provide status, humor, strength? You're wanted. Stop providing. Watch how fast people, friends, family, partners drift away. Think about it. Most men have very few, if any, friends who would show up at 3 a.m. if they were falling apart. Romantic love for men is heavily tied to performance. Lose your job, your edge, your confidence, and the dynamic often changes fast. Even parents sometimes show more pride when you succeed than when you're just human. This isn't whining. It's reality. And it creates a deep loneliness most men carry silently because admitting it feels weak. The darkest part? Many men internalize this so hard they believe they are only worth what they produce. That's why so many keep grinding until they break. Dark truth number 2. The world only allows men one emotion, anger, and it's killing us. Every other feeling? Sadness, fear, grief, vulnerability? We're taught those make you less of a man. So men learn to shove everything down until the only thing that can escape is rage. That's why male suicide rates are 4 times higher than women's in most countries. Men die younger from preventable causes, heart disease, addiction, accidents, often tied to chronic stress and isolation. When men finally snap, it's explosive because they've had zero safe way to release pressure before then. We joke about man up, but the reality is brutal. Asking for help still feels like admitting defeat. Therapy? Weak. Talking to friends? They'll think less of me. So we suffer in silence, or we self-destruct. The cruel irony? The strongest thing a man can do, face his pain head-on, is labeled the weakest. Dark truth number 3. Society ripped away the old script of manhood and forgot to give us a new one. Traditional roles, provider, protector, leader, are either demonized or impossible in today's world. But we didn't replace them with anything clear. Now men are told, be vulnerable, but not too much, or you're weak. Share emotions, but don't be emotional. Make money, but don't be obsessed with status. Be dominant, but not toxic. The mixed signals are insane. So a lot of guys end up drifting without purpose, chasing endless self-improvement just to feel enough, or falling into extreme online spaces that promise simple answers, but deliver anger and isolation. The result? A generation of men who feel disposable, confused, and quietly desperate for meaning. These truths aren't here to depress you. They're here to wake you up, because once you see them clearly, you can start rejecting the lies. Build real friendships that aren't conditional. Give yourself permission to feel without shame. Define masculinity on your terms, not society's.
I'm a constant winner.